Okay, this is for someone new on these videos, Yonoop. Yonoop has two questions. The first in the form of a comment on the video of Kippa or Yarmulke. Why do you wear a beard and all clothes black? The Baal Shem Tov explained, generally sages of Judaism throughout the ages have had beards. Abraham had a beard, Isaac it seems had a beard, Jacob, and the 12 tribes we think had beards. A beard it's when the Baal Shem Tov came around, Jews were starting to shave and everything, and the Baal Shem Tov just reminded the Jews that, according to Kabbalah, I believe, the hairs of the beard elicit the 13 attributes of mercy of God. So why would you want to interfere with mercy that's supposed to come into your life? So Jews let their beard grow out. Some Jews do, some Jews don't. It has nothing to do with being Orthodox. There's many Orthodox, God-fearing Jews without a beard. But if you're Hasidic and you're an adherent to the Baal Shem Tov, generally you have a beard, and you keep your beard. There is actually the most famous example of a very famous righteous person without a beard is Rav Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, Zecher Tzaddik Livracha. He was the Rachmal, is his acronym. He wrote the Derech Hashem. I believe I have it here somewhere. But yeah. This book, which is filled with secrets of the Torah, is I don't know if you can see it, but is by him, Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, Rabbeinu. So he didn't have a beard, and he lived in the 1700s or 1800s, and this was quite. Once people saw that, they saw it had nothing to do with being religious. It's just a personal choice. Now, why do you wear all clothes black? If you notice, I actually wear a white shirt. It's not all clothes black. It's I wear a white shirt with a black suit. The way I can explain to you, because you're probably American or something, is they have nowadays like professional teams that get paid a lot of money to play the sports. They throw balls around and they get like millions of dollars. Who knows why, but that's what society is deemed as appropriate. Meanwhile, teachers get paid minimum wage, but that's another story. Anyway, so what the fan of a sport will do, it sounds funny, but they'll buy the team colors, and then they wear the team colors, and they can tell from looking at the person what team he's a fan of, what he wants to cheer for, who he wants to win, who's going to root for, like that, etc. So the Jew is a fan of the Torah, and it says that the Torah was given a black fire and a white fire, a white fire and a black fire, I think. This is in Bereshis Rabbah, I believe. So the color of the Torah seems to be black and white, so the Jews wear black and white. Your other question is in the form, I believe, of a personal message. It's is Yud Kei Vav Kei, the four-letter name of God, president of Elohim? And then you ask again, why do the rabbis always... It's not just rabbis who are black, it's Hasidim usually wear black and white, but Jews can wear any clothes they want. It's just it's a preference again. So is Yud Kei Vav Kei president of Elohim? I don't know your background and familiarity between the difference of these two names. I'll just give you briefly. Yud Kei Vav Kei is the name of God that's transcendent, that's above nature, that can do miracles, that can split the sea, that can do the 10 plagues. This is Yud Kei Vav Kei. Elohim is the force of God in nature. So the Rebbe Rashab asked the question in Veidaita, the famous Maimon. It says Bereshis bara Elohim, in the beginning Elohim created, but Elohim doesn't really create; only Havaya creates. So he explains at length there why he mentions the name Elohim. Elohim also is the name of what's it called? Contraction. Of when you don't see God in the world, that's the power of Elohim. He's contracting himself. He hides himself in nature. Hateva is the same gematria of Elohim, not with the kuf, but with the hey. Hateva, if you look at the gematria, the numerical, all the letters in Hebrew are assigned a numerical value. If you add the thing Hateva, which is the nature, it equals Elohim of God, God's name of nature. So when you look at nature and you say it's nature, it's not God, that's the name Elohim. That's God's presence in this world as it's enclosed, as it were, in nature. But that makes a good point, and he says that if you think about the laws of nature and how they've been operating for so long with such consistency, you'd see that in itself as a miracle. And Yud Kei Vav Kei is in the beginning Elohim used to speak to man, and then Yud Kei Vav Kei he spoke to Avram, Isaac, and Jacob, and all the Shvatim, and he's the one who speaks to the Nevi'im, and he's the one who makes miracles. He can resurrect the dead. He can make fire come from the sky. Elohim Avaya is we say Avaya. We don't say the name. We don't say the name. We're not the witnesses that think they can say the name. Only the high priest in our religion says the name. But when we bless God, we say a certain name of Adon, master, but not this Yud Kei Vav Kei. So that's the difference. I don't know what you're inferring by saying he's a president of Elohim, but it sounds like English is not your first language. President doesn't really work like that. And again, there's only one God, but this is just different manifestations of how he's in the world. One is through nature, and one is above nature. Hope this helps. There's a concept in Kabbalah, it's Chassidus, Mamale Kol Olamim, he fills up all the worlds, and Seivev Kol Olamim, and he animates or spins all the worlds. So Mamale is one level and Soviv is another. Hope this helps, and God bless.